Hi there, my name is Dotharick, and welcome back to Aloft. So last time, we kind of just got started. We got our starting gear, we did a couple of island restorations, and we got all the stuff that we need to build our base. So now the next step is going to be to find an island that we want to use. First step for me in that endeavor is going to be building a quick preliminary map. If we go here, we can see there are some clusters of islands that we haven't been to yet. So I'm going to say we want to go look at those ones. So one really nice thing that we can do with this map is we can place a waypoint. You can see when we go here. It shows us right there how to get to where we wanted to go. It's a bit less important right now, but it's going to be so nice once we are really going. Okay, this island seems a little small. And then I think this one's too big. But we do have a sailing knowledge right here. Together we charted a course where no single voice led, but all voices guided. What do we get from that? Wool square sail. Okay. I don't think we're quite ready for that. But nice to have. What's going on in this cave? Okay, waterfall. That's all. Okay, just some salt. Alright, let's see. I definitely think this island's too big to use as our ship. Then I don't think this island's gonna work either. This island does seem to have some intrigue to it, though. Definitely a non-randomly generated island. Island was purpose-built for something. It sounds like I might be able to find that something through here. It's just that key? That it? Real loud noise being the key. Oh well. And this island that we end up picking out may end up just being a preliminary pick until we can get something better. Because once we have a ship, we'll have a lot more choices of what we want to work with. Let's, I think, like, this one's not great for using as a ship. We've got this knowledge stone here. But other than that, I think this one will work pretty nicely. Just need to get it kind of cleaned up a bit. Alright, I think that's pretty nice and cleared up. Maybe a couple more finishing touches to throw in around. But especially for just a starting base, I'd say that's a pretty good place to start the build. Now, part of this build, I think, is going to be making use of this dock structure that we've got here to kind of inform the rest of the build. Right? We've still got a couple of little things around for me to clean up, but I think that's going to be the way we want to do this. So, first things first, let's set up our, I think this is a great spot to put our helm. Okay, it looks like we don't have any snapping modes that work with this thing, so gotta do this manually. Here we can prepare ourselves. All right. So, my idea, kinda, we make our sails at the end of the dock on a, wow, glider almost didn't deploy there for a second. That was kind of scary. Does that look good, or should I put them at the back? I feel like I'd have to deforest a lot of that woods, and at least for now, I want to keep that here. For now, at least, let's actually look at the field guide. see how much we could take down. So there's a lot of these that we could take down if we really wanted to. Don't like these flowers coming through the... Oh, they're not popping up through the floor anymore. So, yeah, I'm thinking a big thing is going to be where we can set up our stuff and still have it look decent. And we need to set up workstations, at least to some extent. I'm thinking we can set up like a little workstation over here. We need to make some cloth. Because we need some sails. So we get our cloth going. Throw some rope together. And we can kind of get going on this. Let's put down the home kite. Now this here is an important thing here. This is how we actually like mark this as our current base. So we can name this starter house. And now with this we can do a bunch of stuff, which I'll get into in a moment. But I want to focus on the build right now. I missed you. So I think one thing that I'm wanting to do is, I just put that stair back, but I think I want to make these the shorter stairs. Have to go into manual mode, it looks like. Boom. Boom. All right, that way I can set up some floors. Maybe. Okay, maybe we don't do stairs. Maybe we just do a little bit of this action. Get rid of some of the foliage. All right. Are you sickle stuff? Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we can switch ourselves back just to the automatics. Oh, okay. Well, here I can kind of flex some of this game's building flexibility, because even with how awkward this is, you can get all of this going, and it does look weird though. If I were to rotate that around. Yeah, no, there's no orientation where it lines up. It's not great. I don't like that. Dang. Okay. Well, then what if we use that, right? We can put it kind of central. Oh, wow. Actually, this whole thing is kind of built on a weird setup, isn't it? This is not centered like I thought it was. Well, I might be able to circumvent this problem entirely if I just adjust some of this stuff. So this is going to be our center right here. So let's go 1, 2 blocks this way, 1, 2 blocks this way. Everything here is rope fence. Just not my favorite in the world. It's going to be really expensive for us to work with. But it'll do the job. So we can get our little walkways set up ahead and back. Here, let's get this platform in. I think I might leave this space open. Did I ever get any farming plots yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, how big is the map? Okay, well, we want to put map on floor, I think, personally. And we can remove the turf along the sides there. And yeah, I think this is going to be a nice setup for us. So next, I'm probably going to set up a campfire. We're going to put a cooking plate on there. Beautiful. And we're probably going to want the millstone close to that, because most of the millstone stuff is cooking related, at the very least. So we'll set that up there. Maybe I move our campfire here, and we can get the cooking plate like that. That way we can millstone and our campfire. And if we just turn that on, that's going to be on for a really long time, so we can we don't have to worry about that too much. Let's actually... Okay. That was... Just that one sail is a lot more effective than I thought it would be. But I think I do want to put in at least one more. We're going to do the modifiable sail. I'm also going to pop over here and get this one up to max size, because we weren't able to do that before because I didn't have enough leaf cloth. There we go. Okay. Next order of business is going to be our floater sails, which we do not have enough leaves for. So let's see if we can't get ourselves some. Oh, have I not been to this island? Some mushrooms. Chest. We got compost and some more stone. A little bit of paper. Not bad. But we're here for the wood. Or more for what's on top of the wood, actually. Because even though these logs that I'm chopping out don't have any leaves attached to them, I still get leaves for chopping them. Timber. Alright, I don't think we should need too many leaves to finish up our setup. I think that's where we... Yep. When you're flying, you can see the home kite. That little home icon. Be very nice. Okay. Got a little bit more leaves. Means we can go to our workbench and make some more leaf cloth. Very nice. Okay. Let's get final bit. These leaf floater sails are what is going to allow our ship to go up and down. Let's get it like there. Kind of like being able to see kind of the reels of the rope. Let's get one on either side. Bam. Alright, now we've got a fully functioning house. Let's get a sleeping bag here, I guess. This allows us to skip time if we want to do that. I don't see exactly why we would want to really, but we can. And the bigger thing is that it allows us to heal. And I used all of my rope. That's not great. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can't find some. Oh, do not fall in the poop. Yeah, this is an outhouse, I'm fairly certain. See the little holes in the floor, and then that is... Yep, that is poop. Lovely. But we are looking for some rope. Sometimes you'll just be able to find it laying around. So there's some. Nice. Any more around? Since I've already got some. I've had some luck. Let's see if we can't have some more. Yeah, there's some more. Nice. A little bit more. Okay, I think that's gonna be all of it though. So let's pop back up to our island so that we can put our finishing touch down. The table map. Where do we want to put this? Let's just get it right there for now. It's not centered enough. Let's try and line that up with the helm. Bam. Click. I clicked. There we go. Sweet. Oh, wait, no. I completely forgot about rudders. Rudders are important to steering a ship. It's how we turn. And since they're nice and cheap, let's get a few. All right. And here we are. All right. So having an island set up, we can now set a course for an island in a different archipelago. So you can see how our area that we've been exploring so far is kind of surrounded by this little darkened area. That's like a safe zone, I guess. You can't glide normally through these non-darkened areas. And then there's a big old storm wall here that you need pretty good sails to get through. We can't get through that yet, but we can get through these areas and find ourselves more archipelagos. And eventually, more frescoes. So we've got our waypoint set up. Let's see how our ship does. And I can just leave this. It'll keep going. So let's grind up some salt crystals into some cooking salt. Give me... We're gonna make some... Oh, that's a new image for the Mictor grease. We're gonna want a couple of these ground up. This allows us to plant mushrooms on other islands. And that makes birdseed. So now we can come in here and cook something. So let's use some of this flour and a blueberry and some leaves. We stoke the flames. If we get it into that red area, we're going to burn the food. We don't want that. And part of the way that you want to balance these recipes here is you want to make sure that you've got a decent balance of dry and wet foods. Like you can see here, I screwed that up. So the water can be really nice to use for that. So we can do, let's put some water, some blueberry, and some salt. Hook this all up. Ooh, very nice. A savory smoothie. Look at that. Plus 22 bonus health and increased attack speed. That's what I like to see. How are we looking map on our track? Oh, we have overshot. Oh, well. I mean, if we're doing that, might as well just go straight for the next fresco, right? Oh, but we are gonna see a nice corrupted island here if we just made that food. Let's see if we can't fix this island up. Bring the ship to a stop here. Get out. And survey our lookings here. Alright, we've got 2 nodes, and sometimes you'll see these nodes come with these big old tentacles on them. Those can be very dangerous if you do not respect them. Seems like we might have a storm coming in. That sucks. But yeah, let's just get going, right? Okay, so we're gonna have a hard time gliding around now. This game has decided to help out the mushrooms a bit. Oh, and we get our first little ranged guy. These guys are obviously a little squishier, but they can shoot at you. You can see these nodes are a bit bigger than the ones we fought the other day. Oh, shoot. Oh, and I didn't eat my food. I was talking all about how that new food made me so prepared. New food is only as good as if you actually eat it. Let's eat our food up. Oh, and look at that. Increased attack speed from the smoothie. Beautiful. Oh, storm's already gone as well. What I like to see. Alright, and that's 1 node down. Or 1 core down. Node, core, I don't remember. Switch, to be honest with you. Alright, we got our big boy here. Gotta be wary of those tentacles. Ow, you see? Ow. Alright, but we can bring down the head here. And beat it up a bit. And get beat up. Wow. Ow. Oh my gosh. So many guys here. Oh, frick. Okay. Now it suddenly only looks like there's 1 guy. Did I get him? Or are they, like, dormant in some way? I feel like they're probably dormant in some way. Alright, little guy. Nope. 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 No. Oh. My gosh. Okay. You. Die. Another nice thing about using the door kip instead of like a sword, I can hit those from further away. Means I can be a bit safer when I'm taking out these ones with the big old tentacles on them. Look at that. That is an uncorrupted island. Okay, let's see what we got to do to fix you up. Alright, you want a mushroom, an insect, and for me to cut down some sick trees. And you can see when I've got the field guide up, the sick trees are highlighted. But you can also pretty well tell just looking at them that they are not doing great. There he is. Nice. Okay. So now, next, gonna release one of the ladybugs we found. One of the island. That will help us with the insect problem. And finally, just prep some of this reishi inoculant in the millstone earlier. Should go to the bottom of a tree here. Plant the mushroom seeds. Because mushrooms totally have seeds, right? But yeah. And that is a restored island. So now there is a knowledge stone up there, but I wanted to grab some of this stuff first. This glasswort. And that's going to be a way for us to eventually make our own paper, which is going to be really nice. Some more glasswort down here. No, that's not glasswort. This is just a flower. Which, in the millstone, we'll be able to make that into dyes so that we could customize our clothes as well as our glider a bit. It'll be fun. Okay, let's go ahead and go for the knowledge stone. Risen from our ancestral home, risen from our ancestral home, the soil remains rich and healthy. Let's learn that recipe. A compost bin. Very nice. I don't have any farming plot recipes yet, so can't make full use of that yet. Also don't have any animals, which is another important part of using compost bin. Having things to compost. But yeah, I think we get back on our way. Gosh, this game is gorgeous. Just like, it's actually photo mode. Look at that. Like if that ain't a shot. Ah. Might use that for the thumbnail. But yeah. We've been sitting here long enough. We've got the at peace buff. Let's see what that does. You can see positive conditions durations doubled when we're at home. We've got the enthusiastic from fixing up that island. And we've got at peace, which gives us a little bit of health regen. Very nice. Alright, looks like we are arriving at our destination. I went way too far. Alright. Let's get this fresco. We've got a lot of corruption going on here, but unlike knowledge stones, we do not need to clear the corruption on an island in order to pop the fresco. Alright, so our question is going to become, where do we want to start? Come on. This one's all the way up here. Oh. Does mean it's relatively safe, though. It's nice. Oh, wow. I barely got any shots off on that. Okay, but I don't see any enemies on this one. Ow, ow. Oh, and I'm not prepped at all. Don't have any food going. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. He's gone. Alright, we can rush the ranged guy. Come here. Alright, smack up this section. Ow, wow, it just freaking batted me. Okay. Alright, that at peace health regen is working wonders for us right now. Alright, and we can get the core down. Alright, and that is dead. Oh, wow. Why'd that launch us like that? Okay. I'm feeling like I want to be a little more prepared. So let's head back home. Okay. Kick that fire back on. Some water. Some flour. And a blueberry. Cloak it up. Very nice. A nice extra savory smoothie. Just like the one we made last time. Let's do mushroom, leaves, water. See what that makes for us. This little cooking minigame is oddly satisfying. There we go. Nice little soup. Gives us some bonus health. It's a pretty long one, too. Alright, we can... Let's eat up. Get back in there. Alright, let's just hit this one right off the bat. Come on, let's go. I feel like you can see why I love this the door kip so much. As my weapon of choice for sure in this game. Because of how nice and far away I can stay from my enemies. I'm still hitting them up. And it does more damage than the sword, too. Ow. It doesn't look like we've got any actual enemies here, though. For whatever reason on this wave. So it comes down again. And we get our combo off. Not even letting us get the combo off. I don't know why it's only letting us get 3 shots in. The core itself. I'm also not complaining about it going a little faster. So that's 2 of 4 down, right? Just do a little check. Okay, got one more here. And one here. All right. This one's not got any tentacles on it. So it should be nice and easy for us to deal with these little cores. Now we got some enemies. Ow, got a freaking uppercut in. Alright, buddies. Let's see how you do. You kill each other. Well done. I'll finish you off. There we go. Yeah. Especially that friendly fire did not used to be that rampant. Alright, but that is another core down. And just one more to go. And then I think once we've got this fresco, I'm probably going to call this episode done. Where is he at? There he is. Final target. Core comes down. We get our hits in. Enemies spawn. We get kind of overwhelmed for a bit. They kill themselves. And then we finish the job. Alright. Very nice. Ooh, and we got a new maneuver? Sweetness. We do, looks like, have to restore this island. It actually wants us to use a sword on this stuff? Odd. Tool needs to be coated with a fungicide. We don't have the research lab yet, so that's going to be difficult to accomplish. Oh, there's a chest back here. I didn't see an obvious door. Don't need another field guide. I think that was a sketchbook. Either way, don't need it. Not helpful to have multiple. Oh, okay, so we've still got some corruption here. Yep. 3 corruption cores left to destroy. Lovely. Alright, so based off of how that was going, they're underground. So let's see if we can't find an entrance to an underground area. There we go. We can make our way down. A piece of paper was supposed to be on the table. It was kind of glitched down into it. Alright. There you can see. Got little mini corruption cores here, I believe, as we approach. There we go. We'll be able to try out our new move. Look at that. And did you see how big that made our combo zone as well? Very good move. Alright, look at that. And new viewers might have noticed farming plots. We'll be able to set those up next episode. That'll be fun. Let's keep heading down. Further unto the breach. Food's about to run out. Oh, we've got our door. Only found one of the 3 corruption cores down here. Let's unlock that bad boy. Well, there's another one of them corruption cores. There's both of the other ones. That explains it. Okay, 2 corruption cores at once. This will be fun. Oh, and the guy died before we got it up here. Great. Love that for me. Ow. Ah, stop dying when I hit you. Trying to do combos. Just... Come here. Come here. Die already. There we go. That is 100% ecosystem vitality. And these are still here. Still need to be coated with fungicide. These are new. Interesting. Okay. Yep, we've got our new fresco. Let's learn it up. Those are some freaking sounds. Wow. That was a lot angrier than we've seen them. Research lab. Figured with all this stuff that I needed the research lab to break. Gives us a sword too. Don't have to craft that. That's nice. Ooh, new resource. Hearts. Gave us the fungicide as well. Wow. Gave us that. Said we'd need to make that in a research lab. Leaf apron. Okay. Hard stones. Sure, those are useful. Golden feather. And some sugar. More fungicides. Wow. Really didn't expect them to give us a bunch. Windstone crystal. What do we think we get rid of for the windstone crystal? I'm thinking the dirty water. About to get rid of the compost, but that at least has some purpose. Dirty water, not so much. Okay. Yeah, I think I probably want to call this episode done. So, thanks for coming back for episode 2. If you're enjoying the series, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. And this has been Dotharick, and I'll see you next time.